Welcome back to Hold the Phone YouTube. Here are our best bets for Tuesday night college basketball. One chapter ends, another one begins. We appreciate each and every single one of you for tuning back into the best sports betting show here on YouTube. Like the video, subscribe to the page. We have 5 marquee matchups on February 10th.
Just like that, we're back at it.
Just like that.
Just like that.
It's time to go tooth and nail, brick by brick, one foot in front of the next. We have a couple beautiful Tuesday evening matchups. Luke,
Yeah.
want to tell them about the schedule for Hold the Phone?
We're going to be doing a little Tuesday night basketball because it's biggest in college and it gets you through the week. Tuesday, I mean, most people say worst day of the week in terms of the work week. You know?
I love Tuesdays.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tuesday's my favorite day of the week.
That can't be true. And then we're going to do Saturday college hoops, obviously, because Saturdays in college basketball are cinema. Your least favorite day of the week, Saturday.
I do like Saturday a
But
lot.
not as much as Tuesday.
Tuesday's really, it sets the
Want to
tone.
power rank the days of the week for me really quick?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tuesday's 1.
Okay.
Friday is 2.
Got it.
Or maybe Thursday.
No, you just got to roll through it. So
All right.
Just choose.
Tuesday 1.
Yeah.
Friday 2.
Yep.
Saturday 3.
Okay.
Thursday 4.
Okay.
Sunday 5.
Okay.
That's the power rankings for the days of the week. I like Tuesdays.
How many days of the week do you think there are?
Oh, you want the other 2?
I mean, yeah. How many days are there?
There are 7.
Yeah.
I'll go with,
I think we're left with Monday and Wednesday.
I guess I'll go Wednesday.
6.
I'll go Monday at 6.
And
Wednesday at 7.
All right. Interesting. I've learned a lot about you here during this exercise.
I like Tuesday
1, Saturday 3 is very interesting.
I think
so. If you wake
Tuesday's-
up in the morning and you're like Tuesday, you're like, fuck yeah.
Tuesday's a big day of the week because you're taking what happened Tuesday or Monday. I fucked that up. Tuesday's a big day of the week because it sets the tone the most. You're recovering from Monday and you're setting the tone for the rest of the week.
Okay. And you like it more than Saturdays.
Tuesday's the best day of the week.
Got it. Okay. So, yeah, we're going to be doing Tuesday college basketball. Then we're going to bring on Danny for a little NBA Wednesday nights.
Yep.
Let us know what you want to hear about. We're going to be here all
Everyone loves the Fridays and Saturdays. I'm here for Tuesday.
Yeah, let us know what days of the week you like and how you feel about Gavin's rankings.
Because
we're going to do some Olympics.
You're setting goals for the rest of the week.
Yeah, we're not going to see eye to eye on this one, so I feel like we just kind of keep it rolling.
Okay. Olympics.
Yeah, we're going to do some Olympics.
The fuck do we bet on for the Olympics?
Yeah, let us know who we like in the Olympics. We want to find a country and team to get behind. Obviously, USA hockey is going to be a big one.
Luge. Is there any futures on the hockey for men's?
Yeah, plus 200 is USA to win gold. I think Canada is like plus 120. Seems like USA-Canada collision course. Anyway, we got 5 college basketball games starting with Purdue-Nebraska, game of the night.
Yep.
Purdue goes into Nebraska. They're getting 1.5.
Sketchy, sleazy. This feels like Purdue right now, everything hasn't necessarily been on track.
Yes.
We see a couple interesting games where they're going to really lose 3 in a row. When they went to Indiana, they lose 3 in a row. They lose out in UCLA. They then lose at home on a big Saturday game against Illinois where we took Illinois on the money line. And then they bounce back against Maryland. They could have lost the other night against Oregon. They were losing for a majority of that second half. They skinny out of that game. And now here we are at Nebraska, who...
Nebraska's similar. Won all their games. Then they kind of hit a little bump last week, too.
Yep.
Lost back-to-back.
Suddenly, they're 19-0 or 21-0 and lose back to... Or 20-0 and they lose back-to-back.
Then they beat Rutgers. So, yeah, then we're left with a really short spread at home. Purdue going on the road.
I feel like this is a classic spot where everyone, including myself, fades Purdue and loses. Purdue just wins this game.
I agree.
Because they're just the better team.
Yep.
You know, Nebraska has been way ahead of schedule this season with, you know, the wins in that category. Purdue, if this was a Nebraska team that didn't start 20-0 and didn't have all the buzz and didn't have all the hype and the shiny number 7 in the country in front of their name, this would be a no-brainer, Purdue. And now I feel like it's not discrediting Nebraska. Nebraska's been unbelievable, but
maybe we're trying to find out who they really are.
Correct. Yeah. I feel like things are going to even out, level out here.
Scorched earth. They already peaked, probably. Purdue maybe hasn't.
If we were looking at this game back in, I don't know, December?
Yeah.
November?
Yeah.
We'd say, Purdue would probably be looking at a -5.5,
yeah,
-6.5.
Purdue only been underdogs in one game this year, and they won outright.
Yeah.
So, give us Purdue.
We're going to take Purdue on the money line.
I like this one. Start strong. Game of the night. Give us Purdue going into Nebraska, getting the win.
I feel like every time I've ever faded Purdue, I have lost.
Yeah.
So I'm going to get in bed with them and see what happens.
Let's
go UNC heading down to Miami after an unbelievable comeback. Unbelievable buzzer beater, emotional UNC Duke at home. Now they travel on the road, 1.5 point spread versus the Canes.
I was watching, we were both on the plane coming back from San Francisco for the Super Bowl. I was kind of dozing in and out, sleeping because I was tired.
Yep.
This guy next to me, probably 65, 70 years old.
Larinaga?
They hit a 3 to cut it to 3, and he goes full double fist pump, kind of like Sally, let's go. And then I'm kind of awake now. Now I'm into it, and I don't know why. I think he was just watching the game and was excited by anything exciting. Both didn't have a dog in the fight. Then they hit another 3. He goes nuts again. Then, as you know, the TVs on the flight freeze
at the timeout with 10
as
seconds
they're
left.
inbounding. So I quickly get it up on my phone just because I know he's into it, and I hold it up, and he lost his fucking mind.
Dude, I was sitting next to
you're out there watching.
I was sitting next to a Duke fan.
Oh, really?
And he was not happy.
I mean, it's unbelievable. 3-3.
Because then he checked his phone at the scoreboard.
He's not happy.
He was not happy.
No.
And life comes at you fast. We're going to take Miami in this one.
Yeah, give us Miami, North Carolina.
Classic.
Saturday, then you follow up Tuesday. They won 5 in a row. Huge roller coaster of emotions. Now you got to go from a game at home against Duke.
There's a good Miami team.
To Miami. Miami just beat BC, my school. BC's been a bagel away the last couple games. They've been covering spreads. I like this. This feels like it's just an auto fade. We said it this morning when we talked about the game. Give us the Canes.
Give us the Canes.
God, we've been to hell and back with the Canes this year.
I know.
Yeah. All right, now we go Vandy, +2.5 at Auburn.
Auburn staring down the barrel of their 10th loss.
Yeah.
Before March.
How did they, because I know you went to Auburn. How do people feel about the coach?
Stephen Pearl.
Who hired the coach's son, kind of out of nowhere, a little sketchy. A little nepotism.
Very sketchy, of course.
Yeah.
I mean,
nobody knows nepotism like me.
Bruce Pearl, pretty early retirement.
Yeah, kind of out of nowhere.
And then all of a sudden, was that
Had you heard of his son?
How was that? He was on the coaching staff.
No, I know, but so you knew. Was he the number one assistant? Was he
I mean, I guess.
But we never really thought he was heir to the throne, right?
No.
Yeah.
I would love to see how that process went of head coaches.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure it was
the
Bruce
last
Pearl,
name helped.
And then it's my decision who comes in next. That's going to be my son.
Yeah.
And now they're taking it in the ass. 14-9 for an Auburn team.
Yeah, not good.
Is not good.
They got to be on the outside looking in of the tournament.
Yeah, they've been a top 10 team, top 25 team, the last 5 seasons.
Yep.
Even further back.
Yep.
The Final Four run back in 2018? Very solid. Now they're staring down the barrel of their 10th loss. They just lost at home versus Alabama.
Yep,
That's a demoralizing game to lose, especially in the comfort of your own home. Now you're going back-to-back at home, welcoming a Vanderbilt team who doesn't seem to like to play defense. And they're coming off a loss to Oklahoma.
Yep.
Not a good team.
Tough game. I watched the end of that game.
That's
close.
That's not a great loss. Oklahoma's not a great squad.
No. No, it's a bad loss. I mean, they've lost 4 of 7, Vandy.
Yeah, they're spiraling. And now they're going
Vandy on the road. They got the good home court environment. They got the funky court.
Yeah.
Now they got
which plays in their advantage, and now you're playing an Auburn team. If Auburn loses this game, feels like the season's over.
Auburn goes to Arkansas next. Tough.
This feels like it's a season on the line.
Yeah.
You gotta
at home.
You gotta check off a top 25 win here.
Give us Auburn.
You gotta take Auburn.
Come on.
Auburn has to win or the season's over.
It's going to be a hell of a slate, dude. A lot of short spreads, a lot of good matchups.
I like the sides that we're on in these 3 games thus far.
Yep.
I like Purdue, I like Miami, and I like Auburn. I think Purdue is the better team against Nebraska. I think Miami is catching UNC in a good spot. It's not going to continuously be all sunshine and rainbows. It's been a very high swing of emotion. Now let's take Miami and fade UNC. And Auburn, on the other hand, they need this win. Let's go to game pick number 4, Baylor-BYU.
And we've been telling you about BetMGM all year with NFL. BetMGM, if you go sign up, you also get a college basketball odds boost token. To use the token, add a college basketball wager to your bet slip. Activate the token. If you win your wager that has been made with the token, you'll receive extra winnings and bonus dollars. How great is that?
It's incredible.
You like that?
This is the game of the night, just based off of narrative.
Purdue is the game of the night. And I already said that. So once I say that, you can no longer say that.
Okay. I said, though, you didn't let me finish my sentence.
True.
Based off of narrative.
You're right, I'm sorry.
This is the game of the night based off of narrative.
This is the game
Can
of the night.
BYU lose their 4th game in a row? That is the question of the hour. Can BYU lose their 4th game in a row?
Give me Baylor.
Baylor.
Because for that reason, I feel like everyone's going to go to this game. You know, they got BYU's flashy squad. They got Debatza. Is that his name?
Yeah.
And they're thinking,
AJ?
how can they lose 4 in a row?
Yeah.
You know?
I'm wondering.
And now all of a sudden,
I'm asking myself, how does BYU lose 4 in a row
and now
to a 13-10 Baylor Bear squad?
Not an easy place to play, though, Baylor.
Waco, Texas.
Waco, yeah, not at all.
Baylor was a bagel away last game versus Iowa State.
On the road.
On the road?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just think it's a good. Let's fucking grab our nuts and take Baylor.
I mean, Baylor has lost 4 of their last 5 at home.
Yeah, it's like, what is this line?
And BYU is trying to avoid losing their 5th straight game.
5th straight game, yeah. Arizona, Kansas, Oklahoma State, Houston. Tough game.
Does BYU lose their 5th straight game?
Yeah. Yes, they do.
Did I say 4? They've lost 4.
They've lost 4. So I was right when I said yes. They could lose 4 in a row because they did.
They did.
They did.
That was a trick question. Can BYU really lose their 5th game in a row? That's the question of the hour. That's the question of the night. Can BYU lose their 5th game in a row?
They're going to. Who wants to take Baylor in this game?
No one.
Except me. All right, this feels like 4 for 4. Should we go to game number 5?
Yeah, this is where we'll get fucked.
The Hogs.
Hogs taking
going
a
down
trip.
to Baton Rouge.
Baton Rouge.
Arkansas.
Arkansas's the bigger, better, tougher squad here.
-3.5. John Calipari, my guy.
The Hogs have always treated us right when we do take them.
That's true. I feel like we always win on the Hogs.
We always woo pig.
Yeah.
And it always comes back.
Yep.
This one is a little sleazy.
Yep.
Because it's not too short of a line. I mean, the Tigers, they're also trying to avoid their 10th loss of the season. LSU has kind of been a fucking really tough stretch of seasons.
Yeah.
Right now in the SEC.
They've lost 8 of 10.
I was just about to say they're 2-8 in their last 10.
Their 2 wins against South Carolina and Missouri. I like the Hogs in this one. Their one hiccup recently was against Kentucky. It's always a weird matchup with Arkansas and Kentucky. You got Calipari against his old team. Last year, Kentucky was a big favorite.
I feel like
Arkansas
they should go in here
vice versa.
They should go in here and take care of business.
Yeah.
Some people might look at this little short spread, maybe want to dive in on the home dogs.
Yeah,
3.5.
like us with Baylor. It's kind of reversed.
Yeah.
So give us the Hogs.
Yeah. It's not as big of an implication, but I do like Arkansas here.
We're taking Purdue against Nebraska. Miami against UNC. Auburn against Vandy. Baylor against BYU.
That LSU game, there's something weird, sleazy about it. Going into that game, we're going to get fucked. LSU's not good, though.
But you're going to wake up, and it's going to be Tuesday.
That is true.
What could go wrong? It's your favorite day of the week.
It is my favorite day of the week. You get to, you go back to the lab, you go back to the drawing board, you digest what took place Monday, and then it's like you're in the foxhole, and you're then attacking the rest of the week.
Saturday, that was nice. You don't have to go to work. Just watch ball.
But the only way you have a good Saturday is if you have a good Tuesday. Because that really
We'll see on the other side.
that really sets the tone. We'll see you on the other side.